Okay, here we go. It is back day, the best day, my favorite day. And you know what? It's also the most important day. Let's go ahead and get some warm-up sets done. Some nice easy hangs, scapula pulls. Get the spine stretched out. Nice and easy, not stressing, just getting the muscles warmed up, tendons and ligaments prepped in the body. This is more serious work. Not sure what all we're going to do today, but probably the same format as last time. Do a couple warm-up sets of hangs and some scapula work. Then I think this time we'll do some more reps with the tuck levers, the tuck front levers, the front lever tucks. So we'll do some front lever tuck rows and then kind of hold the position. We'll see how it goes. We're gonna experiment a little bit, but keep the same format. And then we'll finish with a couple of sets of pull-ups. Finish things up with a couple sets of pull-ups and then scapula swings, which I haven't done. I haven't been doing much in my back workouts, but now that I'm getting stronger, back where I was up before, start doing those again. Anyways, so we may do more than 10 sets. We'll do at least 10 sets, but we may do one or two more. So. I'm not sure what those are called, but that was a movement we did in flying trapeze, where when you come back on the swing, you press your body up into a setup. And of course there it was easier because you're kind of in that point. At the end of each swing, you would have the point of zero gravity. So it's pretty easy to hit that position. But also important to kind of start hitting it before you hit that to build the swing up. Anyways, I don't want to get into too much of that. But I found it to be a very good exercise. Once you can do enough pull-ups and all that, you don't want to just keep doing more and more pull-ups with more and more weight. What that does is kind of, over time, and you may not feel it when you're younger, but trust me, when you're not so young anymore, you'll feel these things. It's important to work your muscles and the major body parts in different angles and just kind of do different stuff. It gives the body and the muscle group you're trying to work a really good workout. However, hitting them at different angles like that relieves them repetitive stress injuries, which you will get if you work out long enough just doing the same thing over and over and over. And that's how progress in fitness and strength training is done. So now we will move on. We'll do this with the rings, kind of keep that theme of variations going. Do some front levers, we'll do some rows and some holds, kind of mix it up. So hold, a couple rows, hold again. So I think what I'll do with this workout is kind of ease into the intensity. First, that was set number 3, so next 4 sets. And by the time we get to like sets 5, 6, and 7, those will be more intense. And then we'll kind of notch it back down a little bit the last couple sets, but still keep it intense. Sounds like a good plan. So a couple more sets of those. We'll do some inverted. See, that'll be set 5. Do a couple, 2 or 3 sets of inverted hangs and shrugs. Then we'll do a couple sets of pull-ups and finish off with some scapula swings. That'll be a good workout. That'll be plenty. Get this one going. We're gonna hold for a little bit, a couple reps. Hold some more. sit, and get up. So, I see a lot of people want six-pack abs, and I will say the secret to six-pack abs is to not train the abs. And I don't have the best abs, but long-haul truck drivers shouldn't have abs like that. I'll tell you that much, especially 50-year-olds. It'd be one thing if I came right from the gym to doing this, and you kind of still were in shape. But no, I've been doing this for about 8 years. And up until a couple years ago, I wasn't in the best shape. But with my background in, bodybuilding, acrobatics, gymnastics, once I got this pull-up bar in the truck, that changed everything. But the real secret to getting well-defined abdominals, and I'm not super low body fat. I just have well-developed abs from the kind of training I do. This acrobatic calisthenics hybrid of training that I do, it develops really strong abs without really having to work your abs, because you're always working your abdominals. They're always involved. You just do push-ups or pull-ups. Yeah, push-ups too. Push-ups and pull-ups, while focusing to get your body in a more hollow position, like this, whether you're doing push-ups or pull-ups. You saw in that last set I did where I was kind of up in that 7 position, just kind of pushing my arms out like that. I was in that 7 position, trying to finish in a hollow body. That's a fundamental gymnastics exercise and technique. And it builds extremely strong abdominal muscles, but you're not doing crunches all day, which is what most people do. And I will always say that the good abs are built in the foundation of a strong back. Look at all those gymnasts and calisthenics guys. They have really well developed backs, and they have abs. And they probably train their back 5 to 10 times more than they train their abs. Anyways, enough preaching. So number 5, move her up, hold, couple reps, hold, couple reps, and hold for a little bit more. Just do my legs a little bit. Oh, that gets hard. Whew. Yeah, those may not look like much, but try to get in that position without, jerking yourself up there or using momentum. Just go into it nice and smooth. Then hold it. Quite a challenge. Let's go ahead and do some inverted pike shrugs. Do a couple sets of these. And we'll finish each one in a hanging L sit if we can. So kind of an open modified pike. I also want to hang out a little bit. Oh. Woo. I gotta work on holding that L sit when my arms are fully extended. It's pretty tough, especially after doing those. I felt that in the traps a little more than usual. Hold at the end. Gonna have to keep working that in. So that's what, set number 6. We're moving right along. We'll do a set of scapular swings after these. And then do 2 sets of pull-ups all the way to failure. And failure will be when I can't get the bar to my nose. So that'll be interesting. There's big ranges of failure when it comes to bodyweight training. You can do just until your technique starts breaking down, until your reps start slowing down, so you can't get as big a range of motion. You can go to failure all the way through the range of motion. For say if you're doing pull-ups, you start right here, and you keep going, you can only go to here, and you keep going, you can go to here, and you keep all the way going until you can barely get anything. That's something I don't do very often. Very hard to do more sets. I think I want to just bring up the intensity of every set I do. That's what we'll do. I'm all about getting the most bang for your buck, being super time efficient with your workouts, getting the most out of them along all facets. Let's go. Could have held that L sit a little bit, but gotta save some for the next sets. That's some decent progress on my form and the quality of reps and just how well I held myself than there was over last week or last back workout. It was in Utah, the last back workout, I think it was. Now we're in Georgia, all the way across the country. On my next run, I'm picking up, I deliver in Atlanta tomorrow morning, then I'm going right over to somewhere in Alabama for a pickup and then heading to Vegas. So, it'll be a nice run. It's a good week. Long haul trucking. It's a fun job. I don't know if I ever really want to give it up, but let's say this. Funny to even say this, but let's say like the YouTube channel just blew up of me just doing pull-ups in my truck. Like, yeah, that's gonna happen. But say it blew up and I just made like $1 million or something like that. I think I'd still do it. But I think I'd want to at least truck, 6-7 months out of the year. I'd probably do what I'm doing now, just more of it. Truck for, well, right now I do trucking for about 8, 9, 10 months straight, and then I take 2 or 3 months off. Oh yeah. Scapula swings. So that was set number 7. This is set number 8. Yeah, this will be good. Moving right along. And we'll see if I'm not feeling too sore tomorrow after this workout. I may, reformulate things again and bring the intensity up. Maybe add some sets. Just keep it evolving, or stay right where I am and just get better each and every rep. That's probably what we should do. That's the best principle to go with. Don't try to make too many big increases in sets and reps. Just get better at the sets and reps you do. Still progress, and much better for the joints, which is something you got to really pay attention to, especially as you get being an old fart like me. Okay, these are scapula swings. I haven't done these in a little bit. Pretty decent. It's definitely going to make the next 2 sets of pull-ups pretty tough. We'll do 1 set wide and 1 set fairly narrow. And thanks to going to failure, we're not going to do a whole lot of rest between these next couple sets. Then a little stretching, then we're done. Alright, somewhat wide, not real wide, but somewhat wide. Pull-ups, we're going to go all the way to failure until I can barely get my nose up to the bar. See how many that takes. Repetitions that I've done in pull-ups for quite some time. Total of 9. Not 9 complete reps, but 9 reps total. And the next one we'll do a little bit more narrow. And I think I'll try doing a hollow body position with my legs forward, so make it even more challenging. So we'll need to take a little bit more of a break to finish off with a set like that. Woo! is real popular right now. If you look online, all the health influencers, they're real big on that walking 10,000 steps a day, which I don't disagree with. However, I think if you're going to take, the time to walk 10,000 steps a day, that's about an hour and a half if you're walking briskly. If you got an hour and a half every day to devote to some exercise, there's other things you can be doing to even get better results. Walking's great. I do it when I get a chance. I'll be going on a walk later today because I'm at a nice rest area with some really good sidewalks and walking paths around. So I take advantage of it when I can. But on this job, you just don't always have that opportunity. You're not always able to stay at a nice rest area on a nice day. We can go for a nice walk. Sometimes you're at a truck stop, and I'd really rather not walk around and around a truck stop. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but it's a really good idea to be going and taking a walk around all kinds of heavy moving machinery. I don't really think so, but some people do it. I'd rather do this though, than just stretch. Skip some rope. Say 100 lunges is better than 10,000 steps. You build some strength, flexibility, mobility, balance, coordination. Get a lot more out of it. But if you can do like 5,000 steps and 100 lunges, now we're talking. Now you're talking maybe 30, 40 minutes total. You get even better results than if you just walked 10,000 steps. Anyhow, one more set. Some stretching, and I'll be back. Somewhat narrow grip. Set in position. Hollow body. Reps. I probably could have squeezed out one more rep, but once it starts to get to be really a grind to get up to about nose level, that's good. It's more intensity than I probably need, to be honest, but it's feeling good today, so why not? All right, shoulder stretch, shoulders, biceps, pecs. Deep breaths, get the oxygen in there. Triceps and lats. Nice and gentle, just a quick, easy, nice, gentle stretch. Think Bob Ross stretching. Stretch like Bob Ross paints after your workout. I don't know why that just came to mind. But whatever. I don't really plan too much of what I say in these videos. I don't really want to. I just get better at talking to myself in my truck, to the camera, and communicating my ideas about how I train, ideas about how other people can train themselves, no matter what level they're at, whether they're beginners or possibly even more advanced than me. But definitely beginners and people that don't really know the ins and outs of how to do bodyweight training to get stronger, especially pull-ups, working the back. I think that's the most important. That's why I film back days and arm days. Okay, put the glasses back on. That's gonna do it.